Good morning, hello everybody out there. This is Ian here. This is the podcast that I do, which is in relation to my book, Living with Mitochondria Against All Odds. If you haven't already seen the book or read the book, please look it up on Amazon. And this is, as I said, this is the podcast which relates to the book. We often talk about things that I've been doing in the book or anything that I've been doing recently or I've got coming up. Now, we're going to talk about a couple of things that I've been doing recently and then very briefly on something that I've got coming up this morning. So, hello there. How are you doing out there? This morning, we're gonna talk about I managed to do dry January. I did it. I managed not to drink all the way through January. It's quite easy for me because I don't drink that much anyway, to be honest, but let's imagine that I do. I'm a heavy drinker, but no, I'm not. But I did have, my sister bought me some cider for Christmas, and I had about 3 or 4 cans left. So one, it helps not being able to see, so I couldn't always see them in the fridge, and 2, I kept them on the top shelf, and I'm usually sat down in my wheelchair, so it was hard to get to them anyway. So we completed that. I had been going swimming a lot in January, but unfortunately, I stopped going a week last Wednesday. One, due to energy, and due in a couple of weeks I'm going skiing. So because of my condition, is related to energy or lack of energy a lot of the time. So I thought I need to rest 2 or 3 weeks at least before I go. And plus, recently I've had a couple of evening matches at Liverpool. I go to see Liverpool Football Club. Yes, I'm one of those. Although they're not doing too bad at the minute, they're still top of the league, and we're in all the competitions that we entered at the beginning of the season. So one of the unfortunate things at the minute, I did go into the ballot for a League Cup final ticket, but unfortunately it falls on the day that I get back from Andorra skiing, and I thought, great, my mates can pick me up at the airport and then we can go to the cup final. But unfortunately the FA, they've changed the time of the kickoff. So the kickoff's at 3 o'clock and I get in about 11:15. So we're thinking that we may not get back if people pick me up at the airport, we won't get back to Wembley in time. So unfortunately, even if I win the ballot, which is very unlikely anyway because I never win these cup ballots, the chances of getting back to Wembley in time for the kick-off are very, very limited. So decided, on being sensible about it, we decided not to do it. But I was a little bit annoyed about that, but hey ho. I'm sure we'll get to more finals and we'll get to go, and let's think of it like that. As I say, I've been going swimming a lot in January. I usually go to Energize on a morning, but unfortunately on Energize you've got to book So I've usually got one of my helpers to book for me because I don't like doing too much on the internet. Not where money's concerned anyway. Um, so we've had so yeah, so that was but then I arranged with a place if I was too tired or couldn't go on a particular day that I'd booked, I could ring up during the session and then cancel it or postpone it. So I think I still have one credit on my account, which will probably stay there for a while now. But unfortunately, I've just got to try and keep the energy that I can. I'll be going again to Liverpool next week before I go away. I believe they're away tomorrow at Arsenal. So yeah, fingers crossed. I don't want to speak too soon, but we're top of the league at the minute. So yeah, so in a couple of weeks I'm going to Andorra. I'm going skiing. I've been skiing several times before. Several times to Austria, once to Italy, a couple of times to Andorra. Now, last time I went to Andorra, it was last year, and it was towards the end of the season, so it was very, very quiet. This time I'm expecting it's like right in the middle of the season, so this time I'm expecting the hotel to be really, really busy. There should be a lot more snow about the place as well, which, I mean, I think, well, I can't see what there is and what there isn't, but I think we just about managed last time on the snow. We had to go out, started to go out a little bit earlier and earlier, because obviously with the warmer weather, the snow was melting during the day. So I'm hoping that we have much better snow. The only problem is the track between the hotel and the gondola is a track that you've just got to walk up, or someone's got to push me up and down. So I've got a big wheel that goes on the front of my wheelchair called a free wheel, which helps when you're using it on snow. Or last year when I was at Glastonbury on grass festival, it came in really handy. So I'm hoping that that we manage. Now, I think because I've been in the hotel recently when it's been quiet, even if it is a little bit more busier, I will manage, or I will manage better than I did the first time, because the first time it was really busy. But I think when you're visually impaired, if you've been somewhere once or twice, that when you know the layout, if it is busier, we should manage a little bit better. Well, time will tell, won't it? I booked my train tickets. I've arranged people to meet me on the way there and on the way back when I'm changing trains. Not mainly, but it will help as well if there's any more train strikes. But I don't think that there's train strikes planned for that weekend or those weekends. So all should be good. So hopefully I may speak to you all before then. But if I don't, I'll tell you all about my travels when I get back. I may get some recording from some of my fellow skiers to see how the week's going and such like. So anyway, I'll speak to you all very soon. And if you haven't already got the book, please get the book on Amazon. It's Living with Mitochondria Against All Odds. Anyway, thanks for listening. Goodbye.